Hello and welcome to Unmuted Friday. Today we are going to discuss about invoices in a business. Hi, I am Subhajit, VP Sales of APPSeCONNECT, and along with me I have Kaushik here, who is Head of Pre-Sales at APPSeCONNECT. And as we know, invoices are very important subject for any business, and we have seen different type of invoices which are being used in ERPs. So we will focus specifically today on SAP Business One as ERP system, and would like to discuss and go in depth towards different type of AR invoices which are being used in SAP Business One. So Kaushik, my first question to you is, what is AR invoice or receivable invoice typically?
So, from the very beginning, if we say there are two type of invoices. One is receivable, one is payable. So, receivable, as it names, when you are selling something and you are expected to receive something, and for that you want a reflection on your accounts. That document is known as AR receivable. Account receivable invoice
AR invoice.
or AR invoice. Yeah.
So, if we talk about in business, we know that there are different type of invoices which are available. But if we speak about SAP Business One, because sometimes the SAP Business One users are a little bit confused that there are how many, how different invoices are there within SAP Business One, which are all AR invoices, and these works in different business scenarios. So, let's talk about this one by one. The first question is that how many different type of AR invoices are there in SAP Business One?
Okay. So, if you say how many type of AR invoices, there are two type of AR invoices. But if you say how many type of invoices in SAP, there are three type of invoices. One is AR invoice, second is AR reserve invoice, and third is AR down payment invoice. Okay. AR invoice is a normal invoice where you have sold a product and after that you receive the product.
Payment.
Payment.
You receive the payment.
So, on that point of time, if you check your inventory and if you try to generate a balance sheet, you will find based on the amount of stock that you have and based on the amount that is there in the bank account is equal. Now, AR reserve invoice. So, probably you have seen that we have a tendency that we always pay upfront when we are buying in e-commerce stores or maybe marketplace like Amazon, Shopify.
We pay upfront, yeah.
We pay.
Primarily, yes.
Yeah. So just think in that point of time, if I generate a balance sheet, I have X amount of money in my bank account, and the same amount of or quantity of product which I supposed to send to the customer, that is in my inventory because delivery has not been generated. So that is actually my liability, right? I'm supposed to send it. So, and in that situation, it is generates the AR reserve invoice. Okay. And AR down payment is something like that. You have sold a product, but you have the customer has requested for a maybe partial payment or maybe EMI or maybe they will not want the product to be delivered immediately, maybe in next 2 months or 3 months, but they have booked the product. So in that case, when you are receiving any amount, that invoice is known as
AR down payment invoice. So AR reserve invoice, as you mentioned, that AR reserve invoice is where you receive the payment, but you have not delivered yet.
Right.
So does this AR reserve invoice has any significance in terms of shipment or delivery?
Not really, because these are two different departments. If we talk about invoice, that is completely responsibility of the accounts, and shipment is a complete responsibility of the warehouse or inventory management system or department. So they don't have any such kind of relation. But if you look from the top view, bird's view, there is a relation virtually, that you have received amount. So now your liability that your inventory management team should immediately dispatch.
Ship the item.
Ship the item. Say for example, just give me an example. Giving you an example. Your financial year is Jan to December. Okay. In 31st December, maybe midnight 11:30, you have received an amount. Okay. And your balance sheet will be generated on 1st January.
1st January. Yes.
Expected that.
Yeah.
So, in this situation, product is with you and you receive the money. Your balance sheet will not show you the exact picture, right? How much you have make a profit. So, virtually, I would say, yes, you are absolutely correct that there is a relation, but practically there is no relation.
So now you mentioned about AR invoice, AR down payment, and AR reserve invoices, which are there in SAP Business One, used in different business scenarios.
Right.
Now, Kaushik, my last question is, what advantage it adds to the business, to the merchant, to the manufacturer, whatever the business type of theirs, but what advantage typically it adds?
So clearly speaking, you can be able to generate your profit or loss statement, and that will give you a proper idea and exact financial reflection that this is something that you have received and you have delivered. There is no liability, zero liability. And in case of reserve invoice, there is a liability. So it gives you a clear picture actually. So maybe it's a very thin difference, very minute difference.
Yes.
But if you look at in a bigger picture, if your transaction is in billions or trillions, that makes a huge difference because you have to pay the tax on basis of that, right?
Correct. Yes. And in the inventory management also.
Exactly.
Depends on that, because something I'm liable to ship, but not yet shipped.
Not yet shipped.
Or where I have not shipped because I have received a partial payment only.
Right.
So, financial reporting, inventory management, these are, as you were saying, these are the primary goal. And it adds a transparency to the ERP users, to the C-level users who use the report.
Yes. Yes.
Like that, what kind of revenue they have received, what kind of shipment that is about to be shipped. I think these are the advantages of such a kind of scenarios.
Right.
And Kaushik, anything to add, anything to conclude this typical feature of SAP Business One?
For when you are, into the omni-channel business, say you have POS, you have e-commerce, you have marketplaces,
Selling offline maybe through
CRM. So for POS and e-commerce, I would say it is very much necessary. If you want a clear picture of your financial and inventory system, it should be always integrated. Because POS system mostly they are receiving money in cash. And if that information is not there in your backend system, and if you are updating in periodically, maybe every EOD or maybe every 3 days or 5 days, some point of time your whole this integration between the departments will become disbalanced.
Correct.
Same for e-commerce. Okay. And if you go for a marketplace like Amazon, that gives you a bigger trouble if it is not integrated. Because Amazon gives you the picture of receivables every 15 days.
Correct.
Right. But if it is not integrated and if you are not getting a immediate reflection on your account,
Data or
daily data or hourly data, I don't think, I think it is going to be a mess for your management overall.
It will be difficult to scale up.
Scale up, yes, scale up, and managing the things. Yeah, that I would suggest.
Okay. So for the viewers, I think this is all that we will discuss. And Kaushik, thanks for your time. You shared deep insights around these features, different type of invoices in SAP Business One. I hope you have enjoyed this session, and in future we will come up with more and more such business cases and deep understanding around these subjects in Unmuted Fridays. Thanks for watching.